The Lord has really been convicting me of something as a mom. Actually might shock you. Okay, because this is not to shame anybody. Genuinely something I feel like the Lord has been speaking to me. Just change my perspective of everything that I do moving forward, being a mom, being a parent. He said, Grace, the enemy does not care if you gentle parent your kids. It's a great thing. That's a great tool. He doesn't care. It doesn't make you any better of a mom. What the enemy actually cares about is how well and how consistently you are discipling your kids. That convicted me, because let me explain. Our kids are our first ministry as a mom. As a wife, our marriage is our first ministry. Here's an example. Let's say you have a 5-year-old like me. Screen time is up, you took their screen time away, and they threw a fit. They threw the remote control on the ground. They were upset, they wanted more time. Instead of just disciplining, which is still very important, and being like, because you threw the control on the ground, you weren't gonna get any more games for the rest of the day because of how you treated that. However you were going to discipline, like, that is something that we know how to do. That is something that is second nature to us. That is something that we have to do. What the enemy doesn't want you to do is take that opportunity to be like, wow, that's really disappointing. Threw that on the floor. And you know why we don't do things like that? Because we were called to be good stewards. And going from there, being like, do you know what stewardship is? Taking this opportunity, teach him about stewardship. Teach him that the Lord blesses us with things that a lot of people don't have. And because he blessed us with those things, we were called to be good stewards over everything he has given us. That is not being a good steward over that remote control. We spend more time in these situations just doing the discipline, us trying to teach a lesson, but the lesson is from a worldly perspective. 9 out of 10 times training them for the world, not training them to be a kingdom worker. It just completely changed my perspective. Why not instill the word of God into them at every single opportunity, because we are called to be disciple makers, especially with our kids. That's literally our first job.